Okay, so who here likes trees? Now, who here likes the Philippines? Now, who here likes trees in the Philippines? I'm guessing most of you don't care, but I'm here to tell you why you should. First, let's start at the beginning and what's going on. Well, to put it in the most basic terms, trees in the Philippines are disappearing and deforestation is becoming a major problem. In fact, studies show that from 1990 to 2005, forests in the Philippines had lost nearly a third of their forest coverage, and only about 1 million hectares of land are primary, or virgin forests, which just means that they haven't really been tampered with and are old. This is a huge problem. For one, it's affecting the animals and plants that live in the Philippines an awful lot, especially the endemic species, who are plants and animals that are unique to an island or region, and the most famous of these being the Palawan eagle, whose habitat is disappearing and because of this is now become an endangered species. For a pair of Palawan eagles to nest, they need at least 7,000 to 13,000 hectares of forest. But deforestation in the Philippines isn't just an environmental concern, it's a safety one as well. Trees help protect the islands from floods and mudslides, which the Philippines has experienced a lot of, from the Ormoc City Leyte tragedy, which was a devastating flood that killed 4,000 people, to one from 2017 that killed over 200 people. So not only is deforestation in the Philippines negatively affecting local wildlife, but the people. And if it doesn't stop, the effects could worsen and more species could become extinct. More floods could happen. Growing and farming could become harder and agriculture might suffer. But the worst is that if it's not stopped soon, these things could become irreversible. But if it's so harmful, why is it happening? Well, it's true that some of it does come from legal logging, but also comes from mining, illegal logging and mining, agriculture, mostly palm oil, and the failure of reforestation. It also benefits a lot of different powerful groups and individuals, such as the loggers themselves, both illegal and legal, and allied people such as politicians, the military, distributors. There are so many farmers and businesses that use the deforested lands to grow crops and product, and anyone who is employed by these groups also benefit from the acts that cause deforestation. Laws were set in place by the Forest Management Bureau to try and stop these things from happening, but so far have not proven to be very effective. There were a lot of export bans made in 1982 and again in 1986, but because a majority of logging exportation from the Philippines is illegal and is a well-paying business, this didn't have a lot of effect, and reforestation from the government has also not done well. On top of this, there isn't much an individual can do, especially if you're not from the Philippines, because the best and most effective solutions call for more drastic actions from government officials and law enforcement. But there are still small things one can do to help, like spreading awareness and not buying things such as palm oils from the Philippines, and I guess making sure that the things you buy come from legal and approved, maybe even local sources and companies.